Okay guys, well today I'm going to show you how to replace and upgrade the bearings on the Okuma Rod 2. I've been hearing a lot about these bearings. They're supposed to be much better. This upgrade is supposed to make your reel much better. So I don't really know. I've been fishing with this reel for quite a while now, and it is a pretty good reel. I've got plenty of fish on it. So now I think it's time to give it a little upgrade. So the bearings that I got is Boca bearings. These are the ABEC 7s. They're supposed to fit, so I'm gonna find out in this video. And I'm excited about this. I just got them this morning. I ordered them a couple days ago. The shipping wasn't that fast. I never had a confirmation on if they were shipped or not, but finally got them. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna take the center piece out. I don't know exactly what this is called, but I'm gonna take that out, put it aside. So we take the spool out. This little back plate, we're not gonna need it for now. I'm just gonna put it aside. So next thing you do, grab a regular Phillips screwdriver, take these two screws out, well, you know what, before I do that, completely forgot. It's probably a better idea if I actually put the reel back together really quick and just give it a little spin, just to see if we can notice anything, a huge difference. I know it's gonna be kind of hard to tell from the video, but just give it a little spin. I'm actually not gonna go crazy and just spin it, just because honestly, when you're on the river, what matters is how long it takes on a slow current for your reel to start going. Of course you can do this and yeah, the reel is gonna spin, but how much effort does it take for the reel to start fitting line out when you're actually fishing? So I'm gonna just give it a little spin. As you guys can see, I mean, it's not horrible, but it definitely feels a little bit heavy. I have cleaned these bearings before, completely degrease them, and every time I go on a fishing trip, when I come back, I have a chance, I clean up my reel before I go into another fishing trip. I just like to make sure that my equipment is in the best shape that it can be. Okay, well, you guys saw it. It's not horrible, it's not bad, pretty fishable. I've got plenty of fish with it. Obviously works, but let's try this bad boys, see if they actually make a big difference. Alright, so back to turn it apart. Take this little knob. Alright, so take that plate back. Let's take these screws out. I have cleaned this reel before I start doing this, so it should be pretty clean. Another thing, it's just kind of a little bit of a review. I don't know if this is supposed to be the way Okuma intended it. I don't know if you guys can see it. It has like a little scratch or something right there, like the coating of the reel didn't really took all the coating in all the places. I also noticed that it has a few burrs from the machining process that when you're cleaning it, it catches on it, and you can tell there's a burr right there. So yeah, it's a beginning reel, but I was hoping that for 200 bucks I was gonna get better quality. At least it was my expectations. But anyways, that's another subject. So we got to the bearings. and it's really easy to take them out. All you gotta do is, I'm gonna take the point out of this screwdriver, and you're gonna push from the back of the reel. Just make sure you do it evenly. And these bearings, they're actually really I don't know, fragile. If you put too much pressure in one point, well, there you go, they both popped out right away. But if you put too much pressure on one side, you might get a little nick, a little dent into the bearings. I've done that before. They still work okay. So, but anyways, I just put a little bit of pressure on them. They popped out. Not the way I wanted them, but still, that'll do the job. So these are the old bearings. These are ceramic bearings. These are the ABEC 7. So let's pull them out and see if they actually fit. This is the first time doing this, so I don't really know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm hoping. Online it said that they do fit. Yeah, they look like they're gonna fit. Another thing, I don't know if that matters. The ring, this orange ring on the bearing, kind of seems to have a little gap in between the two bushings of the bearing. I don't know if that's normal or if that's going to affect the performance of them, but there's like a little gap, and when you spin them you can see it. But let's try them out and see how it goes. We're going to put the first bearing. Another thing, these are ceramic, so they're not supposed to be oil or grease or anything. So we're going to try that out, see how they work. They're supposed to be run dry. So hopefully they do the trick. So okay, that one went in. And then after that, you're going to put this little bushing, this little plastic ring. Make sure that it goes all the way back in. And then after that, you put the little O-ring. There you go. And then we put the next bearing on. So there you go. Now we're going to put the plate back in, and then so we can put it back on the back plate, on the actual pin, and see how they perform. Alright, put it back in the back plate. Oh well, I can already tell a little bit of a difference. So let's put the knot back in, make it snug, and let's go for the first real test, see how they do. Okay, not horrible, but I'm gonna have to wait to fish this and see if they actually give you a better performance. I'm gonna still keep mine like a spare, and I'll let you guys know when I get out on the water and start fishing it. See if it actually makes a huge difference. One thing I can tell you right now, they do make more noise than regular bearings, and that's because they're ceramic. But yeah, it does kind of feel a little bit lighter. It does feel like it's gonna spin a lot longer, which is what we're looking for. So they do have a little bit of noise, but anyways, I'm gonna give them a try and see how they do. Alright, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.